students. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you my brief color wheel designs. So for this project, I'm only requiring you to use the primary and secondary colors to create your color wheels. This is a previous project that I did ahead of time to show you what I used. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make all my layers invisible so I could show you how I started this. Okay, so the first thing I did is I created a circle and then I sectioned it off into 6 sections. And then what I did is I went in with a different shape for each section, starting with the red color. You can start off with any color you like when you're working on this project. I'm just showing you really quickly what I did. Each section has its own shape and its own color to create my color wheel. So I have my red, my yellow, and my blue for my primary colors. And then I have orange, green, and purple for my secondary color. And you could see how I arranged it so it's in a color wheel. It goes around. And once I was finished making my color wheel with my different shapes, I just had the circle layer right here go invisible. So you no longer see that circle. When you start your color wheels, you could start off with the circle and section it off into 6s. So it helps you place where to place everything. And when I was finished, I went in and I decided to label all my work so you would know which color was which. So this is I'm just showing you an example of one of the color wheel designs that I came up with for this project. And now I'm going to show you another quick design that I did. So show you that you can do multiple different things for this project as long as you have your 6 basic colors, your 3 primaries, red, yellow, blue, and then your secondaries, purple, orange, and green. So for this one, I'm going to show you my my area here. So like right here, let's see, group that. This is my, these are my circle tools that I started with. So I'm just going to leave that. But if you make everything go invisible, you could see the bottom layer of the circle and the sections. And what I did is for this one, I used the stamp tool over here in my toolbox. Right here. Oh, yeah. Right here. If you go under this section here, you have a stamp tool. And you have access to all these different types of brushes. Images and such you can use for brushes. And this is what I used to make this color wheel. I used a lot of these paint brush type stamps to create the textures in this work. And I started off and I just started coloring in the different parts of the circle. And with each part I added the different colors. So I started off with red, and then I added my yellow section, my green, blue, and then purple area. And all I did for these is I colored in the 6 different sections with a different brush using the 6 basic colors. And then what I did is I went in and I added texture on the outside that matched the background. So like in this layer, I call it a round texture. I used a few different of the stamp brushes to create this. Undo that one. Didn't want that. And delete that. Delete. Oh, there we go. Okay. So for that area, for around the color wheel, I created a separate layer I named around texture. So here's what I came up with just using the stamp tool and the different colors. And then I added more texture around it. By using the same background color, it kind of makes the color wheel go into the background. So that's a nice little effect you guys can play with. You guys can play with all kinds of different things on here. And then I found this cool stamp in the stamp area, a circle thing. And I made a tiny stamp like that, and I enlarged it by clicking on it and enlarging it. So you can make the stamps too smaller or bigger than what you want it to be. So I'm just gonna delete that. But like after you get your basic, your 6 colors, you can go in and add whatever you like to it. This is just what I came up with. And then after I had what I wanted my color wheel to look like, I went in and I added the different names of each color, so you get an idea of what is what. And this is this is the final color wheel design that I created using the stamp brushes and different tools. So I want you guys to play with this project and you can create your color wheels however you like, as long as you have your 3 primaries and your 3 secondary colors. I just want to get an idea that you guys know what the basic colors are. So when we go into our next projects, we're going to be working with color schemes. So I want you to become familiar with the colors. So I'll see you in the next tutorial. Have a good one.